Welcome back to another History Skills video. Today we're looking at how to identify the explicit meaning of historical sources. It's important to know that all historical sources provide information about the past, and that we use this information as evidence in our assessment pieces, like essays. Therefore, the ability to find and explain information in historical sources is an important skill to develop. To help you with this, during this video, I'll explain what explicit information is, show you how to find it, and give you examples to follow. So what is explicit information? Explicit information is anything that is clearly stated in a source about a person, place, concept, or event. Explicit information is provided in a text through the use of exact words that leave no room for doubt about what is being said. In other words, if a source literally says something using specific words, the information it is stating using those words is referred to as the explicit meaning of the source. For example, let's say that a source states that John Smith was a violent criminal. The exact words used in this sentence explicitly state what information it is conveying about the person known as John Smith. The explicit information is that he was a violent criminal. Identifying the explicit meaning of a source sounds very straightforward, and it is. However, there are a number of strategies that you can develop that will help you identify the explicit meaning of more complex texts. The most important thing you need to do to comprehend the explicit meaning of a source is to show that you understand the exact words or phrases that are clearly stated in the source. In order to do this, you need to take the time to carefully read your source and identify the main words and phrases that could offer specific information regarding the topic that you are studying. Here are some clear and practical steps to follow in order to successfully comprehend the explicit meaning of a source. These steps are sometimes called annotating a source. Firstly, read the entire source through once, highlighting words that you are not familiar with as you do. For example, in the following quote, you might highlight the words Augustus, Julia, exiled, and dignitas as words with which you are unfamiliar. Next, use a dictionary to find the meaning of the words you highlighted in the previous step. In the previous example, a dictionary would help you discover that Augustus was the emperor of Rome, that Julia was his daughter, that exiled meant to ban someone from returning to their homeland, and that dignitas was a sense of honour that was valued in ancient Rome. Thirdly, read the source a second time, underlining what you think are the most important statements. In our example, the phrase, exiled Julia because he felt that she had insulted his imperial dignitas, seems to be the most important statement. And step 4, read the source a third time, writing notes or questions about what specific phrases mean. Therefore, we could explain that the Emperor Augustus had banished his own daughter from ever returning to Rome because he felt that she did not show the honour expected to an emperor. Once you have completed these steps, you should feel more confident about what the source is saying and what information it contains. Therefore, if on an exam a question asked, why did Augustus exile his daughter Julia from Rome? You could answer that the source explicitly states that Julia was exiled from Rome because Augustus felt that she had insulted his imperial dignitas. So what do you do with the explicit meaning of a source? Once you have taken the time to understand the explicit meaning of the words and phrases in a source, you are ready to use the information in your assessment pieces. If you're undertaking a research task, you can use a direct quote from the source to help answer one of your sub-questions. If you're writing an essay, you can use a direct quote from the source to help improve the argument you're making in a particular paragraph. Now that you know what explicit information is in historical sources and how to find it, I hope that you feel more confident in your studies. If you need further explanations, examples, and advice, please visit the History Skills website, and I'll see you next time.